Hi there, I'm Alex Goad, and welcome to this amazing SEO case study of how I took a site from pathetically flatlined and desolate to over 23,000 visitors a month in cash-grabbing traffic. This case study is on a site that was built in one of the most competitive, cutthroat markets out there, internet marketing. And this is also a site that's now getting an average of over 20,000 visitors every month and growing at a very healthy rate. Here's a screenshot from the actual analytics, which shows a summary of just the last 30 days. I'm not sure if this is big enough on your screen to see it, so I'll read it to you. This is 21,569 unique people who spend an average of 2.5 minutes on the site, and only close to 40% leave once they land on the site, and that's actually incredibly good, meaning that 60% actually stay around and browse multiple pages. So here's a few more things. This number is for each time that someone takes an action that we want them to take on the site. So people are coming to the site and they're taking action 520 times just within the last 30 days. And take a look at the traffic trend here. That's 12.41% increase over the last 30 days. So this site is growing by leaps and bounds, up to 12% in just the last month. And it doesn't look ready to slow down anytime soon. So the site that I'm going to show you today is the site at promotedprofits.com. Okay, so I own that website. I've been working on it for the past 6 months or so. And just a disclaimer here that Google really doesn't like it when we show a particular website and brag about the rankings. So right now, if you go and you look at all the keywords that I'm going to show you, you're going to see our rankings. But if Google catches on to the fact that we're here bragging about it, they may actually ban the website. So I hope that doesn't happen because it's a very lucrative property, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take to show you just how effective this thing is right here. So now, though I'm used to seeing ever-growing and really impressive traffic numbers like what I just showed you, it didn't used to be that way. Okay, it used to be a very different story just a few short months ago. So as you can see on January 6th, for example, or on January 1st, we actually got 6 visitors to the website. So the site was getting a dismal 6 hits a day. So not much traffic and not the kind of traffic that's going to allow anybody to quit their day job. So it was time to take action, and that's when we started playing with the idea of growing a huge authority internet marketing site. So I wanted to rank for some of the most competitive keywords in internet marketing and to drive massive floods of 100% free search engine traffic each and every day, 24 hours a day. And I love a challenge. In the first month of starting, the traffic already started flowing in. So in that first month, we got 1,193 visits to the website. So whenever your goal is to completely take over and dominate in a niche as competitive as internet marketing, you have to start somewhere, right? So from 6 visitors per day to an average of 50 per day in 1 month of putting these strategies to work was definitely a good sign, but I still wasn't satisfied in the least bit. So at this point, we started doing anything we could think of to syndicate our content as far and wide as possible and reap the benefits of all the backlinks that we'd be getting. And at first, the going was very slow. Not at all what I'd had envisioned, but we still pushed on taking links wherever we could get them. We're manually submitting our feed to any site that would take it, RSS feed. We're creating Web 2.0 properties by hand and building a network of these properties. And we were submitting our articles to article directories, and we were creating profile pages on any site that would allow us to add a link to our profile. So literally, we scoured the internet for different link sources and built a huge database while we were at it. We spent a month doing this, and we already started seeing the results of our little test. So was it working? Well, here's what happened over the next 3 months. So over a period of 3 months, these efforts drove over 21,400 free or non-paid visits to Promoted Profits. So that's 21,400 visitors over a period of 3 months. It's about 7,000 visitors a month. Not bad. And here's the cool part. This was all from 100% free, non-paid search engine traffic from 13 different sources. But there was still a big problem. After all the time and resources that were put into this, we still couldn't get enough traffic or sales to be profitable. We needed to go further. So we were seeing traffic, but our rankings weren't anything to brag about yet. So it was just simply taking too long, too many hours, too many people. We needed to automate the process, successfully promote more of our pages, and increase our rankings in the search engines. And we tried everything that we could get our hands on. Okay, we paid for expensive link networks. We bought every single piece of SEO software that I could actually find on the internet. We used and bought article submitters and basically anything to speed up the process. So here are the results. In the next month, we got to the site over half as much traffic as it had in the 3 previous months combined. Okay, so if you remember, in the 3 previous months combined, we'd had 21,000 or so visitors, and then in the next month, we got 12,917 visitors. Okay, so we were getting about 7,000 visitors a month before we did this. The month immediately after we did it, we got almost 13,000 visitors, so it was looking like it was on the right track. So it was dead clear that automating the process of sending out your content and gaining powerful backlinks was the key to success in the search engines. So as you can see, the more we were doing, the more traffic we were getting. But the thing that I quickly realized is that it cost a lot of money, a lot of time and training, and it was difficult to track the results directly. So there had to be a better way to automate the entire process that we'd already proven to work without paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month to do it, which is what we were paying at the time. So when we finally found our solution, I realized that with having the ability to do everything, we were going to become essentially very successful in one central search engine command center. So we were able, using that command center, to dramatically increase the amount of content we could syndicate, spread this content far and wide, increase the amount of backlinks that we could grab to nearly an infinite number, increase the amount of traffic to the particular site, and while we were at it, increase our rankings for some of the most competitive terms on the internet. So here's an example of how this exploded over the next 2 months, harnessing the power of one of the best pieces of automation software that'll work endlessly for you. Spreading your content, building permanent web properties and complex networks, and driving thousands of backlinks to any site you want in any niche. So here's what happened. We continued to submit our feeds all over the internet. We continued to build huge networks of Web 2.0 properties, and we continued to syndicate our content all over the web. We continued to build literally thousands of backlinks, and the traffic figures and rankings continued to rise. The big difference, it was all generated from one piece of software that works for hours on end once it's set up and does more than 90% of the actual work for you. So suddenly I didn't need to spend thousands of dollars a month on costly link networks and software that didn't do the job they were supposed to do half the time. Let me just show you some of the results of precision automation like this. So promotedprofits.com is mentioned on almost 350,000 different pages on the internet. Okay, or on Google. So that is a staggering number by anyone's count. Okay, in fact, it's 349,000 results for promoted profits on Google. So think about this for a second. Your content spread, syndicated, and automatically fed to thousands or even hundreds of thousands of different pages that are all indexed in Google. Powerful. That is a ton of link juice that allows you to pretty much infiltrate any big money niche that you want. And not just infiltrate, but infiltrate and win. And I'll show you what happens next. So Promoted Profits is now ranking number 2 in Google in the entire world for internet marketing blog. That's second in the world out of a total of over 90 million competitors. So quite an impressive feat that generates targeted 100% free and recurring traffic to this site every single day from work that we did in the past. So not only that, but the site has hundreds of pages ranking on the first page of Google, Yahoo, Bing, and about 10 other search engines. So here's just a couple more impressive rankings on terms that you'll probably recognize as an internet marketer. So Promoted Profits ranks number 2 for internet marketing guru Brad Callen. Ranks number 3 for marketing genius Orion Dice. It ranks number 1 for Adil Chowdhury. Ranking number 1 also for my friend Sash P. Ranks number 4 for one of the most influential online entrepreneurs, Eben Pagan. And the list literally goes on and on and on, including hundreds of other household internet marketing names, products, and general internet marketing terms. And Promoted Profits is now quickly gaining on one of internet marketing's most coveted keywords, internet marketing, period. Okay, so it's currently sitting at position 24 on the third page of Google. So that's 24th out of 159 million competitors, one of the most cutthroat keywords you'll ever find. Okay, and this all happened over the period of just a couple of months. So with rankings like that, also comes traffic like this. So this site has generated in the last 30 days over 23,000 visits from over 19,000 unique people. So that's over 23,000 total visits, 19,000 unique visitors, and over 47,000 page views in just the last 30 days. And all of these results that I'm showing here are the result of 100% free search engine traffic. We have not spent one single penny bringing traffic to this website. So not only traffic from the search engines, but from other websites and from those who directly visit the site, which is a nice side effect of the site's search engine rankings. And by the way, we've also gotten over 3,000 confirmed opt-ins from this website during that time period. So ask yourself really quickly, what could you do with this kind of